Guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. Thank you for joining me on a nice sunrise in ARK. So we are back in Valguero and we have a few things to catch up on. So this episode might go over a few minutes. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks and let's go. Okay, now it's dark inside. That's usually when the lights switch off. Okay, so let's just brighten it up for a tad. Okay, so a few episodes back I showed you guys the soul traps that we're using. So I've been playing with the terminal and this thing is awesome. So by default it doesn't require fuel. I've set it to require fuel because it is just too OP not to require fuel. So each 5 minutes it does a ping or a tick or whatever you want to call it, and it does whatever instructions you gave it. And for each instruction or each 5 minutes that it does an instruction, it's consuming one fuel. So basically it's one gasoline per 5 minutes. So I can edit this to any amount of minutes and so on. So I didn't want to do it too much because I'm afraid for guys that's not using it completely, so they're basically using fuel for no reason. Okay, you don't have to have fuel in, then it's just basically a storage. Like this one. This one is my vault. So you can change the look of it. Let me show you on this one. Terminal, no, that's rename. Where is it? It's the options. Modern look. Here we go. So that is like a bookshelf thingy. That's the vault thing, and then the modern look on it. Okay, so I like this look. This one is actually doing something, this one is not doing something. So this one does not have fuel in. This one is my level 200 egg storage, so those ones I leave alone. All these dinos is my egg layers and all that. So I have one sheep in, so, and you will see there is wool inside. So the cell terminal automatically shears a sheep every 5 minutes. So however much it is, so even just 1 or 2 or 3, but it accumulates over time and you get it. So it's awesome. Then you have an OV in which assists with the production of eggs, and every time the dino lays an egg, the cell terminal collects it. As you will see, there's already raptor eggs and so on in. So I just have some low level things in like Argentavis and raptors. Oh no, this is a UT, sorry. You'll see it's a level 38. So it's only to get the eggs. Here's a raptor. Okay, these are quite high ones. It's to get eggs for kibbles. So we've been making kibbles off cam quite a lot. I'm not making too much basic kibble because it's kind of useless, and I have so many dodo eggs it's not even funny. So I put a dodo in there in a couple of days. I already have so many dodo eggs, more than enough for basic kibble. So I think we only need superior kibble, and I just tamed an Argentavis female because I knew I had a female. I just didn't know it was a 200 and it's in a different chest, so I never got Argentavis eggs and it was quite weird. So I just tamed a low level. It was like a 97, I believe. It actually shows on this usually. Tamed. Okay, it does not show. Base level is 113. Yeah, it actually was 97, so I'm not sure why it says base level is 113. But usually when you hover over it in your, let's see if we hover over here, it still says 113. Okay, then I don't know. But in any case, so we have an Argentavis now, so we can get its eggs, and so that is cool. So another cool thing about it, you can go to its automation and you can go set toggle newborn trapping. That is these waves that's coming off of it. This blue waves. That is for newborn trapping. Okay, it has a range of 10. You can hide the range or not. So I first thought this was a range. This waves it's going, it just shows it's actually enabled. So let's toggle show area. You will see it's actually covering my whole base, so which is awesome. I'll show you guys just now what it is, or what it does exactly. Just want to disable it. Enable mating pulse. So if you can actually have two dinos on a floor mating, and you say enable mating pulse, and it will mate basically. Or maybe not. Maybe I have that wrong. Maybe they don't have to be on mating, and it will send a mating pulse. But in any case, doesn't matter. So, and when they mate and they drop a fertilized egg, this thing will collect a fertilized egg, and it will take it down to 0.1% hatching. So then you can just pick it up and hatch it, and then it will actually trap the newborn baby. So I'll show you guys in practice how that works. So toggle egg generation, so just for normal eggs. Passive generation, so this is like the phoenix that generates pearls and so on. It says it needs a sheep. You can toggle fruit seeding. So the iguanodon has ability to make seeds from the fruits, so you can do that. Also in here, miscellaneous poop is sorry, miscellaneous poop is like the phoenix that drops pearls. Okay, the passive generation is like a acatina snail that generates things passively inside of it, like the organic polymer and the acatina paste. So that is what that is one is for. And toggle poop generation. So, but I don't have that one because I have a S plus collector doing that at the moment. But still, I can use this one. And then you can put dung beetles in this, and it will convert the poop for you into fertilization. And when you switch this on, you get a new setting, toggle fertilizer distribution. So like the S plus farmer, it will distribute, or no, the gardener, it will distribute the fertilizer for you. So you don't need the S plus farmer though, or the collector for the egg and poop collection. So this is awesome. So that is why I made it consume so many fuel. So as you will see in the time that we've been talking, it consumed 1 fuel and it gave 2 more wool. So it's not a lot at a time, but it adds up. I already have 3,000. It's been running about, what's it now, a couple of days. So in any case, and then I have a stable matting here just to breed the what do you call it, not breed, hatchery the eggs, that's it. So in place of a hatchery you can use stable matting. This is from Castle Keep mod. Stable matting, there it is. Castle Keeps and Force provides a warm and cozy environment for those precious eggs. Can only be crafted at masonry table. Okay, so it actually breeds the eggs like the hatchery from S plus. So there's a lot of options here in place of S plus. Now that I think about it, we can go away from S plus. Of course, we have Castle Keeps and Forts for new buildings. The only bad thing about Castle Keeps and Forts is you can't stack the foundations. But in any case, so this is this mod. Okay, and I told you guys in the beginning of the series, our server focuses on exploration and traveling on foot to learn the map. So, and it's been working great because I've learned so many things about this map and saw so many nice things on the ground that you usually will miss in the air. And then you can unlock, or I was deciding to unlock the saddles at some point in time, so after a month or 2 running a server. But then I thought the new players that will join will already get the benefit of jumping on a flyer and running around or flying around. So I got a better solution. I added yet another mod, auto rewards. So this is a reward vault. So what it does, you can set up packs in the admin menu, and I've set up packs flyers small, so you can buy saddles for you. So you can either buy a Pterodon saddle, Pelagoni saddle, or Lillemantra saddle, and at the small one, ascendant one, so it's ascended. Argent Davis. On a medium, on a large, it's rock rake and quet. Utility, it's a tech saddle for rock rake and quet's platform. Ascendant. I wonder why there's no picture for this one. So this is nice to have, because now every time you play, when you log in, you get 20 ARKs. It's auto reward credits. That's what ARC stands for. And then you also, every hour you get 10 more ARK points, so you can buy whatever you want. So even you can buy a dino, a dodo, or an aberrant dino. So I'm not giving game breaking things. So if you want an aberrant one, you just change the number in front of that one or that one, and you will be able to purchase it. So I'm giving cooldown so that you don't sit here and buy dinos all the time. And then there's starter packs. So for anybody that's joining the game, this is like a one-time buy just to assist you in the beginning. Some resources that you can buy a few times. Different resources. It gets more expensive, or the amount gets less. Like this one has 1,000, this one has 200. This one also has 1,000, but it's like 40 ARKs. So after 4 hours, you can buy 1,000 crystal if you want. You can buy rare flowers. So this is also, or this is cost 100, and you can get 100, and it costs 50 ARK. Sorry. So this works nice. And also at the dinos, you can buy a dung beetle. Because dung beetles is so difficult to get in this map, you guys probably remember from the last episode where we searched this whole map for a dung beetle. And I don't know if you guys realize it, the only place I haven't been was inside that dino trench. So I was thinking I'll go show you guys today exactly how to get to that, what do you call it, to the dung beetles, to find them. So let's go have a quick look. Just want to see. I started renaming my pads of AFL because there's so many public teleporting pads that is not even funny. So I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, let me quickly figure it out, and I'll bring you guys back once we are over there. Okay guys, we are here at the trench. I could not find the pads, I just ran here, so not an issue. So in any case, over there on that side is where I kind of chickened out and got afraid of the wyverns. Don't mind that, Rick's just another player. So I ran around that side to come to this side because we were blocked that side. If I just looked down, I would have seen there's a whole road that we can go down there and look there. There is your first dung beetle that you can grab. So this part could be a bit safe-ish. Ish being the operative part, because there's still a bunch of wyverns flying around. And here's another one. So, and also sulfur is found around here. So let me quickly show you guys where to find the sulfur, if we won't get attacked by wyverns. And I also want to show you guys something else that's awesome. So yeah, yes, you can see the sulfur already, but it's not very safe to grab it over here. It's much safer grabbing it inside of here. And there's already a pad over here. So this one is much safer. And yes, so you can come here, grab some sulfur, grab your dung beetles, and you're out of here. I just want to show you this path as well. So you will have a different path, or could have a different path in. Let's just see where the wyverns are. So if you don't want to come down there, Okay, looks clear-ish. There is more dung beetles around that corner, so you can grab there as well, if there's none on this pathway. But inside these caves I haven't seen any form of dung beetle yet, so they are only on that outside. 213, that's a tough one. It almost looked like it came straight for me. Okay, so, and you can also get to this path from over this side, which I don't want to go now, because that thing is going to grab me. I'm more afraid of a freezing, because it will slow you down and then it can have a chance to murder you even more. Just quickly want to show you guys where that comes out. So everything is on this rock, or this hill or mountain, whatever you want to call it. You'll be able to see either this path or the path going down there. Oops. So let's go this way. It could be the safer route. If I don't jump off into the lava, that is. Okay, if you guys can remember, I told you guys about the Managarmer effect that you get on you. And that was up here. Come on, climb, buddy, climb. There we go. So just to give you a slight idea where you are, there is a cave, so you can, if you go down here, you can cross and safely go in there, or you can go down in that trench and go down there. So that is the safest route. Oh, we still have that on. Oh, we can't see any case. Okay, so you have your Tyrannuses here and everything. So this is a perfect spot if you want to find dung beetles or your cuties or any of that fun stuff. So let's quickly go home. Because today we are also doing something else that we haven't done yet. And I'm starting to need it now, so why not? Let's do it. Just dump you over there. So I can actually show you exactly what I meant about this thing. So let's go up here first. We want to take, yes, here's my dung beetles underneath the floor. We want to check out the presents from the other players that they gave me. So Wolf gave most of these to me. It's a aberrant baryonyx. I love baryonyxes, and we want to go to the water section. There is a whole big underwater section that I know about, and I was searching for it and I found it. Over there is an entrance to it, and I think I've maybe found another entrance, but we'll see. Look at that one in the next episode. That's going to take too much time. This one is empty, right? Yes. Yes, it's an empty one. Okay, so this is a perfect tame Procoptodon. Yes, it shows tamed by Get Out of Fenris. That is, not Get Out, Get Off Fenris. That is Wolf's tribe's name. Oh, it already has so many levels. Nice. And aberrant baryonyx. Nice. So this one will come in handy quite nicely. Also nice levels, and a max level sabertooth. Awesome. Great. And then another player. I did explain to you guys this, that another player gave me Tyrannosaur eggs because we assisted them in taming a max level. So we will check now how it goes. So I'm going to throw this egg on the stable mat and it will do the hatching thing, and then this terminal will pick it up automatically. So while we do that, let's quickly do the whole breeding pulse thing. I want to see what it does. Let's do raptors. Oh, I had it, okay. Let's see, none of them is mating. Okay, so on the next level, so it's 989, so 988. We should know if that pulse worked. Okay, so while they doing nothing kinda, let's drop one of these eggs. Let's see what we get. See, it grabs it and it will automatically claim it. So in all essence, you can have your dinos on breed and just leave them, because it takes 4 hours again for the new cycle to begin, and this thing will just pick up any newborns or even fertilized eggs. So that is kind of cool. So where's that one? Which level is this? 29. Oh wait. Base level spread 297 it seems. So nice thing about this, you can go here and you can say destroy soul. Yes please. So you don't have to have a euthanasia gun of S+ as well, which is an awesome gun, don't get me wrong. But it feels so bad. That was a 301. At least the awesome spyglass picked that one up. So let's keep that one. And let's drop another one. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if the spyglass can pick it up. 303. Nice. But I'm going to let the nanny handle them for us. Still has those. Okay. Let's see, next one. 294. So that one is definitely a no-go. So this one we do want. That one we don't want. This one we do want. Okay. So this one we will destroy. Yes. So that is a good start to have a breeding pair actually. I'm also going to breed later in this series. So if you guys want to... Ooh, twins. 287s. Sucks. 287, yes. Oh, wait. Press the wrong button. So to make sure we're having the right one. This one, destroy. Destroy. Yes, okay. Well, we'll do the other ones later. Let's see if it did the thing. Pulse to it. 988. Are they breeding? No, they're not. Oh, mating, I should say. So let's enable mating on you, and let's behavior enable mating on you. Okay, now they're mating. Okay, while they're going on about it, you can just drop those two. Oh, and these are the new Dino-Nicus eggs. I don't know how to pronounce that. And 200s and 186. So that is awesome. So, oh, bit of rubber band over there. So let's do that. Okay, it should start imprinting soon. Okay, well, let's leave them a bit. And let's check out this. Okay, there's the egg. Okay. So on its pulse, it should pick it up. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's grab these two so long. No, what did you do? There we go. Okay, so that egg should stay there, and on the next tick, or however you want to put it, it will pick it up. just want to check. Oh, we already have an Argent Davis egg. Awesome. See, we placed them in earlier and now we have an egg. And we're on 18 wool. So one of the shaves was only 1 wool. Let's see if this one started imprinting. Yes, imprinting 1%. So it means the nanny is doing her job. Thank you, nanny. So the nanny I will miss of S+, but I don't think we'll get rid of it. S+ is still good. It's still nice buildings. Makes building much easier. And I'm currently looking at for any 200 that I can, because I want to get this vault full. And then I want to start breeding and having max breeding pairs and breeding max stats, all those fun stuff. Maturation 1.1, so it should go to 2% soon. The nanny usually keeps in front of the maturation time. 2%, yes. Oh, and the icon above there is. It's weird that they are where they are. Let's let them follow a bit, because it seems like the center isn't really at the center. Oh, this is a nice color. Ah, that looks nice. Okay, so nanny can go ahead with that one. Let's see, come on, pick up. You're going to make a liar out of me. 988, so it should be any time now, it should pick up. So while we wait for that, aberrant berry. Usually the aberrant has... Oh, it's gone now. So it should be 987. And there it is. And it's down to, oh, incubation. It's down to 1% incubation. So now once again, we can drop it down. It will hatch. It will pick it up. And we have one that we can come and grab. So I'm going to kill this one because it's a male. I was hoping for a female. And when you kill it, it automatically takes a soul trap again. So that is awesome. So let's see what we can do with these guys. Okay, so why I say I wanted to do this is because I'm looking for a Tyranosaur, because a kibble is draining my fiber supply. I do not have any more fiber that I can spare, because we're using fiber for these blue arrows also. And I'm at level 112 and I want to get to level 120, and this will give us purple arrows, and purple arrows is basically one-shot knockout for most small creatures, but except for big ones, they're not one-shot. So this is only 2 levels. Let me quickly show you guys. So in the rewards vault, I can actually still add that as a pack. So let me show you quickly. Just calling it temp. Yeah, spelling mistake doesn't matter. Add items, ammo. Okay, let's search for arrow. Okay, here's the 5 trank arrows coming with more trank arrow mod. So the one is a blue arrow. That's the one we unlock at level 60, and then the purple is the one we unlock at level 120. That's how I modified my INI file. If you guys want to know how to do that, let me know. I'll gladly show you guys. And then I've hidden the other 3 because I don't want the other 3 to exist, because that is OP. You can knock out a Giga, I think, with a yellow one, or maybe a red one, with one shot. So that's just too OP. Okay, so the blue one is 10 normal trank arrows. So you use 10 normal trank arrows to make one blue one. So basically these, you use one shot of a blue trank arrow and you gain the torpor of 10 normal trank arrows. So the purple one is 100. No, it's 50. The yellow one is 100. Red one is 200, and the black one is 500 trank arrows. So you still use that amount of arrows to make one arrow. So, but it's OP. It's very, very OP. So let me show you guys. Arrow. So the normal one is 1 narcotic, 1 stone. This one uses 10 trank arrows. It says 10 times more powerful than the normal green trank arrow. So it even shows you, it gives you 900 torpor or 1500 torpor with a crossbow. So you can kind of work out how many shots you need. Let's say, for instance, that stego. Yeah, stego is high level. It's 6,000 torpor, so you need to give it 4 shots. So basically, that's going to be 1 shot with a purple arrow. And it's still nice, but I kept it at level 120 so that you unlock it at level 120. So when I call this episode, I am going to continue and go hunt Alpha Rexes and Alpha Raptors and Alpha Carnos. This Thyla, I was actually quite scared about it. I took on a Alpha Rex for the first time with it, and it handled quite good actually. I still have the Dino 8 mod on here, and that helped a lot, healing it a bit. But any case, so let's just destroy that back, because that, oh, it doesn't have anything in it. So remove back. Okay. Oh, and the unique pack is if you have an item, let's say this item, and you don't want to lose it. Oh, I forgot. You have a very decent saddle or a very decent item. You can convert it to a blueprint for a certain amount of ARKs and so on, and that's unique packs. One of the admins will set it up for you guys. So yeah, you definitely have to come join us, guys, and come check out that. But as I was saying, between this episode and next, I'm going to grow our theories, see how they look once grown, go farm a lot of fiber because we need a bunch of it, and then also get to level 120 at least. And also at level 120 is when you can start unlocking the saddles. They require 120, so every one of them is 120. So at 120, I think you kind of, hopefully, you explore the map and you kind of know what's where, and yeah, saw all the nice things in all the nice scenes in this map, and awesome buildings. There's castles and there is ruins for days on this map, and you will only experience it nicely and properly through running around on your foot, not flying just over it and see, oh, there's a ruin, but we'll come back later, and maybe 20 hours play later you might go back. But on foot you usually run through it. When we went to tame this Thyla, a wolf went with me. We were here in the redwoods, and there's small ruins that you won't be able to see from here. There's no way you'd be able to see it from here. And I'm trying not to Google any information. I might at a later stage, but I found caves like the Aberration Cave. I knew there was this was just an overhang, so I thought it would be a nice spot for a base. And when I got there this time, it was the Aberration Cave. So that is awesome, that you can find all these things on foot. You normally wouldn't have found them just flying about and so on. But sometimes like that you will see, and it looks like a cave. That is not a cave in this instance. That is just a walk-through area, or arch. Just an arch, walk-through area. Man, where's my words? So, enough ramblings from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. No. This one. And yes, enjoyed the episode and found something interesting or some information how to find the Dung Beetles, because it seems to boggle everybody, and it definitely boggled me. So wow, I was so confused. I couldn't find Dung Beetles at all. I looked on mountain tops. I was looking where I found scorpions. There's other places that have scorpions over there, and there's so many places. At least I unlocked the whole map because of that. So everything is unlocked. Oh, except there's a small spot right here that I haven't gone through. But there is something there. I'll show you guys in the next episode. And there's a nice base location this side. I'm just thinking quickly what's nice spots. So if you guys come here, check, here is a nice spot over here. There's a nice cave over here that you can build in. One of our players is building there. There's actually another cave that you can make a massive base inside. I'm not sure exactly now, but there's so many nice spots over here. The Aberration Cave is around here somewhere. Not sure in which one, but on foot you can experience all these things, and it's awesome. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you found some of the information worthwhile for sticking around for this long episode. It's not as long as some of my episodes, like a previous Satisfactory one, so please go check out my Satisfactory series as well, talking about that. That's an awesome series. I love building in that. Overdoing it definitely there. This building is not as much overdone, because oh wait, there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys before going off cam. Where is that? There it is. This is another mod that I've added. So I added a mod that gives you various trees that you can plant around the base. So this is huge. So I thought, okay, well, open. There's trees here that's usually not that big. So I thought, okay, let's use this one. Now you can preview. Now you don't see it, except there's a small one there, right? Nice. But if you go this side, there's a huge one. So it's just a preview, so you can walk through it and so on. So that's part of what you're seeing. So it's way too big. So I didn't want to use this because I was so bummed that we couldn't have the tree regrow with our refertilizer. You see, it's way too big. If we really build this tree, we won't be able to get in and out of our base. So I'm not going to do it here, but we are going to use this at some point. But yes, I was thinking of putting one of the trees right next to the base. It will actually cover this whole base and make it even more scenic. So that looks awesome actually. But we'll do that for the next episode, guys. So once again, thank you for joining me, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It will help me out tremendously. And also check the links in the description. It's links to my public Discord. Come join us there. We have general discussions, especially surrounding this this map and the server, and all the links and discussions is done there, and also the information regarding the reward vault. So if you're on this map and you do check out this video, the reward vault, if you want any more information regarding that, go check out the Discord server. There's a whole section set out just for the reward system and how to use it and how to get custom weapons basically. So what you can do, you can take a normal primitive pickaxe and you can actually upgrade it to Ascendant pickaxe, and with how many damage you want and how many durability you want and all that. I can use this, basically take this primitive hazard suit and upgrade it to Ascendant if I'd like. Excuse me. So that is there. So if you want to do that, go try that out. That is fun. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!